So let's go back into our project, because now that we've had some interaction with vendors and had some costs associated with the project, it's time to go ahead and bill the actual customer. So to do so, we'll go ahead and click on Run Project Billing. This is going to bring up my pro forma invoice. So from here, you'll be able to see the progress billing total is $5,000 for that air conditioning unit. You'll also be able to see that detail in the progress billing itself. This was part of our building materials. Now, if this was a time and material task, I'd be able to see additional time and materials associated on the time and material tab. Now that I've had a chance to review the pro forma invoice, we can come in and we can print our AIA report or schedule of values where necessary. You'll see that a lot of the detail is already populated for me, and then we can send this off to contractors, etc. Again, just like the other reports in Acumatica, using the Acumatica Report Designer, we can modify this to fit the customer's requirements. I'll go ahead and remove the hold here, and you'll see that the pro forma invoice has gone into an approval status. So a project manager or related person is going to need to come in and make an approval prior to us creating the actual customer invoice. That gives them the chance to review any documents, make any modifications to the bill itself, which will then flow through to the customer's invoice. Here I'll go ahead and say approve, and finally we'll say release. And the release function will actually build out the customer invoice, which we'll be able to review in our accounts receivable module. In addition to sending this to our accounts receivable, we can actually review this back on our project. So I'll go ahead and drill back into my beach hotel project and click on my invoices. Here on this tab, again, I will see my invoice that I just created today, as well as the related AR document, which is sitting in a balance status. So this invoice is the one that's going to be customer facing. We'll be able to email this invoice, print it. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick print. And from here, I'm going to send it. This allows me to customize the email that's going out to the customer, but of course, any of these processes can be a mass process where we email all of our customers their invoice. Now that that's been sent, I'm going to come back over to the invoice, and I just like to point out the related activity that is associated with that invoice, which will flow through to the project as well, showing us the email that was sent to the customer, giving us all clear visibility into the interactions that we've had with the end user.